Yes, sir. Yes.
Now, yeah. So your files, your data will be in the where it will be. It will be in the local DS Git 6 and the main branch. I want to push the code from local to remote. Local to remote. Now you check. Now you can check it. Is that any files are there? No, nothing. But in our local repository having 3 files. I want to push these 3 files from your local repository to remote repository. How we can push it? So we can push it by using git push
Git push.
origin main. For the first time, I already told you, right? Sir. Yeah. For the first time, what you can do? So you can use git push origin main. Let's see. Yeah. So yesterday we created the generated the token, right? So right. So you can sign in with your browser, sign in with your browser or a token. So we already created the token, right? So we can use that token for the pushing. What is that? Yeah, this is the token. You can use this token. Okay. Yeah. Sign in. You see, git push origin main. So enumerating objects, so 3 objects done. Counting objects 100% 3 by 3 done. So delta compression using up 12 threads. So compressing objects 100%. So waiting objects. And this is the KBs of a files we done. So total 3. So it will be pushed to the GitHub Durgasoft 6 ds git 6.git. So the branch from your local main to remote main. What is this? A local main to remote main. Let's see if the file is pushed to your local to remote. Before your remote repository is empty, but now it is 3 files are added to your remote repository. So what is that? This is the first commit. First commit. This is the commit message. So time 4 minutes ago. So Hari sir, and this is the first commit and the commit ID. This is the commit ID. So what is the how many branches we have? Main branch. It pushed the code from main to main. Pushed the code from main to main. Guys, understood? Guys,
Yes.
Chaitra, understood, right? Dhananjay.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Yes. So what is git git pull? So git pull is something like, for example, so this is Chaitra. For example, this is Chaitra. Chaitra pushed the code to remote repositories. So pushed the code to remote repository. So for example, the same way Dhananjay also there. Who is that? Sorry if you have your name is incorrect. Dhananjay. So Dhananjay pushed the code xyz.txt. xyz.txt. So in Dhananjay's local having only xyz and Chaitra's local having only abc.txt, mnp.mno.txt, pqr.txt. Right, guys? I want a Dhananjay code into Chaitra's local repository. Chaitra's local repository. Because of Dhananjay already pushed code to the remote repository. In the remote repository now, abc.txt mno.txt, pqr.txt, and xyz.txt. But abc.txt is, this code is not there in our Dhananjay's and Dhananjay, and this xyz dot dot txt code is not there in the Chaitra's local repository, right? I want to sync from my remote to local. I want to sync from my remote to local. How we can sync from remote to local, guys? I want to get the updated code. I want to download only the updated code from remote to local. So here also updated code from remote to local. I have already XYZ. What we need, abc.txt, mno.txt, pqr.txt. Here Chaitra having abc.txt, mno.txt, pqr.txt. But Chaitra wants XYZ and Dhananjay wants abc, mno, pqr. So what is the command? We need to get that. We need to sync from your remote to local. Guys, what is the command? Only we need to get the updates.
Git
Pull.
pull.
Very good. What is the command?
Git pull.
Git pull. So git pull command is, what is that? Git pull command is to fetch that, to pull the code and merge it to local. Merge it to local. For example, here, just for example, this code is related to Dhananjay. What is that? xyz.txt. Okay, this is the new file came from Dhananjay. Okay, committed the changes, guys. So you can modify the changes, you can add the file, same whatever we are doing in the local, right? The same way we can do it in the remote also with the GUI. Okay, remember this word. Now in our main having abc.txt, mno.txt, pqr.txt, xyz.txt. But so for example, this is Chaitra's local. What is this? This is Chaitra's local repository. Chaitra, you have only abc.txt, mno.txt, pqr.txt. But who pushed this code? For example, Dhananjay pushed this xyz.txt. Okay. So you want to get it in your local. What is the command? Git pull command.
Pull.
So what is the git pull? Git pull is nothing but a git fetch plus git merge. If you execute the git pull, so it will be two commands will executed. The two commands are git fetch and git merge. Yeah, I will tell you what is git fetch and git merge. Guys, this is the most important command. So while in the interview, they are asking what is the difference between git fetch and git pull. So for example, I'm creating another main.tf. Okay. So Terraform main.tf. So this is the infra related changes. For example, okay. Yeah. So you have, now you have, what are the changes? You have abc.txt, mno.txt, pqr, xyz.txt. But in the remote, you have a Terraform also, Terraform main also. I want to, I want to get that Terraform main also. So if you use the git fetch, what is the command? Git fetch. So before we use the git pull is nothing but a git fetch first, git fetch plus git merge. Okay, but I am using the git fetch. Yeah, you see. So it is downloaded but not merged. Let's see. Is that file is there? Is that file is there? No. So how we can get that file? Git merge main. Okay. So git fetch plus git merge is equal to git pull. It will fetch the code and merge the code also. It will fetch the code and merge the code. If we use the git fetch, immediately we want to use the git merge also. Guys, understood what is the difference between git fetch and git pull?
Yes.
Chaitra and Dhananjay, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, very good. So now you understood these changes, local changes: git add, git status, git commit, git pull, git push, git clone. So what these are? Git checkout and git merge. Git checkout and git merge. So yeah. So I already told you, right, guys?